Test,
on
test.
the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Gill. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Plenty of work to do
Screen.
here on second and long.
Watch the screen.
The run inside. It's Lacey. Maybe a crease.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to pass. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it across the 25. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't find his man, and he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rebels offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And he knocked that one right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Great place to start for this offense. The give. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Throwing more. Moving out to the right. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. from the gun. The running
Out
back
my
tries
way,
to hit
nigga.
the hole. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Oregon. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air. He's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going for the big play. He's got it on the
I was like, he
outside.
ain't doing that.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Your ass right there, man.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Alexander. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He wants to throw it again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Bad angle.
Right on the money. At the 20, he's got space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Don't throw that whip route to this number 2 over here. I'm gonna pick that shit.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still 1st and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's
That's
1st
sad.
and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a run.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The hand to the running back. On the move at the 30. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
The offense changing the play. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get it to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Don't make a mess. Eat.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's Lacy. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Complete in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going here at halftime and get a little juju going.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really good 3rd down defense, man. Understanding the sticks and getting them in 3rd and long, first of all, is where they won first. And then playing the pass, breaking on the football, forcing a 4th down, and in their own territory for the offense. Great job by this D.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. It's complete. And he is stopped short. The defense gets it done on 4th down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Dante Moore throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Moore to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back and be third down.
Wide
Just gotta
open. How
finish
the hell
the
he
play
dropped
for the
that?
wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Just a few seconds
Noise.
remaining here as
Dumb
they try to put
animation.
something up before halftime. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Haas. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going to take off. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the...
Man, you know you better go get Ohio State. It's the only chance you got. Pick it up, please.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. Today we have two of college football's most powerful teams as we are set for a top 5 showdown. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He told me this will be the test of the year with both of these teams in the Big Ten, ranked in the top 10. They have got to crowd the line of scrimmage and get after the quarterback, see if they can affect this top 10 defense and offense at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Hoosiers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And he never had a chance.
Oh,
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Fuck that one up.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
There's no RPO there. 'Cause I pressed it immediately.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
And this offense is a pretty smart offense, and they're going to use their guys and their weapons all kinds of different ways.
There he goes. He's at the 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Moore. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Offense in a bunch formation. Moore to the air. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Again, it's Moore. Fires to the wideout.
What the fuck?
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Slow breaking
Not
out,
the
bro.
way you want to start
Break,
your first
nigga.
drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
You good. You got a
First
break.
quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his past defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. It's shot. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Freshman tight end.
And the Hoosiers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. From the red zone, it's Richard. Maybe some room here.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Touchdown, Indiana! First score of the game goes up. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Handoff from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all
His
the way
freshman
in.
tight end.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time,
What are
keeping
you
looking for
doing?
the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Mm-hmm.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like, getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Makes the grab. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting, keep chasing. They finally catch him, get the big sack on 4th down.
Throwing more. Gonna let it fly.
What the?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31.
Terrible.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To the air, it's Hoover. Here's the pressure. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the timing just a hair off.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the field goal unit is on the field. The Hoosiers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. Finds a crease at the 20. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Hoosiers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Hooks. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. Dante Moore. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Moore, play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Here's Moore to throw. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Delay to the back. It's Hill. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the free ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Got it in the middle, it's shot. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion
Thank
here.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give me that.
First half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Oregon. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking a pick six all the way to the house, that could really end up costing you.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Makes the catch. It's shot. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Under fire. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw again. Skips away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Play him, man. Got to.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. The knock signal for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Three straight incompletions and undaunted. They'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Throwing right. Got a man. It's Richard. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Turns it on at midfield. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that will just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Defense playing a bail technique. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Hoover. Unloads to the right. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, you never even dream about this kind of start if you're a quarterback. That now his 4th interception in the first half, and he's just not been able to shake this. Bad decision-making. Fundamentally, he's just been off. This offense has never been able to find a rhythm, and I know this is a very talented player, but if you're the head coach at this point, you've got to consider benching this guy.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk.
And here's the